Welcome, beautiful ones. Welcome to Black Girls Tarot. So, this is the first time I attempt to go live. And just for experimental purposes, I'm going to walk through my Melanated Tarot and Oracle collection. For those of you who are looking for decks with heavy representations of us, these are going to be some awesome decks. Now, I'm going to say that I'm not going to walk through each of the decks, like open them up and walk through each of the cards, but I'll do the best I can. However, I'm going to have future videos that will um, walk through each deck individually. So each video would feature a deck or two. And they'll be short because they'll be like just flip throughs, because I know some of us just want to go to YouTube and see a deck just so we can, determine, okay, I'm going to buy that deck or not. But some of us like to really go in there and, want to know a little bit more about the deck. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I might do both. I might do like a review and tell you how I feel about the deck, what they're good for, like what readings they'll be good for. Yeah. So let me shut up and walk you through my collection. So the first collection that I have is my Afro Goddess collection. Okay. She recently created this was her latest creation in terms of decks, the Afro Goddess Clear Vision Duo. And I'm gonna show a little bit of it, but this this is a book, beautiful book, but I'm not gonna really go through each one like this because it'll take too long. But I love these. I love them. Ooh, okay. And they are so the book is really good. But you can look at some of these and intuitively get, a message, being sucked into the black hole. Don't allow yourself to be sucked in by other people's interpretation of who you should be or what you should be doing. Yeah. Okay. So I love this deck here. This is her latest Oracle deck. Okay. Alright, that's that one. Then I have her tarot. Both of her tarot. I have the first edition and the special edition. This is the first edition. I'm going to show you the backs. Give you a little peek of the backs. If you can see them. Africa. And they're beautiful. I love this deck. Okay. You see. I'll just pick up a stack. Look at the tower. Okay. The White House. Ooh, Judgment. Yeah, so the High Priestess. I'll do an Afro Goddess walkthrough of all her goodies. So that's the first edition. This one is the special edition. And I'll show you the backs. These are the backs. I love it. And this is on the box. The little white book, black book. And then the cards are the same images except for their it's a Goddess of Cups, except for their holographic, like they got that little shine to them. Really can't see them here, but I love this deck. So this is a special edition. It's smaller tarot, regular tarot size. These are a little bit bigger here. Then we have her Afro Goddess Oracle, and this one is more. If you're familiar with Lenormand, that's a kind of a different reading system. Sometimes I'll use the Lenormand system, or sometimes I'll just use these as regular oracle cards, you know. But these are beautiful. And of course, anybody can read them if you're, if you're really genuinely interested in getting messages that can help you, navigate, understand your situations. All right. So I also purchased her runes. She created some runes, and I have the book that goes with it. Right? Here's the book that goes with it and the runes. I don't really read runes, but I can. It's just another form of divination, receiving messages from the divine. Okay. All right. Also from the Afro Goddess, I got this Epiphany ball. I just thought it was cute. And you turn it over and you shake. Tell me what I need to know about this broadcast. Ashe. And what does it say? Because it's so dark. It's blue. I can't hardly see. Why are you so difficult for me to see? Okay, here we go. Hold on. Hold on. What is it? Uh. Mm. Guys, I really gotta get me some new glasses. Because, baby, I cannot read for the world of me. What does that say? Endings bring. Okay. Endings bring new beginnings. That's cool. And I am kind of going through a cycle of some endings of some some serious BS. Okay, so that, my loves, is my Afro Goddess collection. I also have one of her tapestries that are really pretty. All right, so that's my Afro Goddess collection. All right, then I have my Akamara collection. Akamara. So for Akamara, I have the Tongues of the Mother. Beautiful deck. And when I go through these, I'm going to show each and every card. I'll go through a quick walkthrough, and then um, I'll go through a quick walkthrough, and then afterwards, for those of us who want to stay and hear, how I'm using them, how I feel about them, you can hang around. Okay, so that's the Tongues of the Mother. And you know what? Let me show you one of my favorite cards. Let me see if I can find it real quick. These are the backs. Let's see if I can find. I love this. This suspension card is deep, yo. uh, okay, but let me see if I can find my mommy. Oh, I love this one. This is a emperor in the traditional right away, but she calls him the Hoodoo Man, and it looks like Shango. Okay. Um, I love this five of swords. And the strength card. I'm giving y'all a little sneak peek, but hers is kind of pippish, like um, like the regular traditional Rider Waite would have pictures and images, but then there's some decks that just have um, like pictures of repetitive pictures of the suit. So this is the nine of, I want to say wands, but I will, yeah. Okay, let me see. Where is my favorite card? Tower card. Morph. So this is a different deck. I love it. I love it. Ooh, High Priestess, the Bruja, the High Priestess. I'm looking for Mami Wata, which is the Empress. But when I walk through these lovelies, you will see Mami Wata. Okay, so that's tongues of the mother. Then I have the asotele, the deck of prophecy. This is deep, y'all. This one right here is deep. And this book is even deeper. Okay. When I tell you this book right here, you can't really see because the light is kind of, but baby, when I tell you this book is phenomenal, yes, it is. All right. And I would even go back to this book. Like if I use a different deck and I pull certain cards, I'll go here and I'll look to see what it says here because it was like a lot of ancestral information, a lot of research. She did really, really awesome job on researching her information for this deck. Then we have um the G'day edition of the Okana Oracle. Ooh, this lighting is not. There we go. The Okana Oracle. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. And on the deck it says, "Cry at birth, laugh at death." Okay. All right. And this one, I accompanies this Akamara G'day edition. Okay. And I love it. I love the color. Okay. These are the backs. The backs right there. This is the star card. Yep, the star card. She calls it the North Star. And this is, I want to say, Wands, the Nine of Wands. Okay. So again, she's using like a pippish style in her decks. Okay, she called Baba for King Upheaval. That's the Tower card. I love this deck. I do. But again, I'm going to give you guys a disclaimer and a little warning here. I am a deck collector. I love art. I promise you, I love art. Okay. And this one, really quick, I didn't open this one up for you guys. But this is the Oracle. Let me see if I can get a good lighting here. Okay, this says plenty. A trifle grows where nothing else will sprout. Okay. Don't tell me I can't grow. Don't tell me I can't be who I am meant to be just because I'm not fertile or growing in the soil that you are trying to plant me in. I'm growing in a different kind of soil, baby. Okay. Anyhow. Yeah, so that is my Akamara collection. And when I walk through these, you'll get to see those beauties. Let's see now what else we have here. This is my what is the sister's name? Crystal Banner collection. That's what I'm gonna call it. Crystal Banner collection, right? So let me see. The first deck that I ever got from her was this Price of Love Oracle. Baby, when I tell you the love, when I tell you spill the tea, well, it spills some tea, but it's really beautiful. I love it. And of course, I've used it for love readings. Okay, and I'm not gonna go through all of them. Okay, but when I go through a walkthrough of these, you will see these lovely ones. That's the Price of Love. Then this is a tarot deck, but it's only the major arcana deck. The cards only. Major arcana. The book, the little booklet, and then the cards. I love it. The Empress card, dripping with honey, baby. Okay, the lovers. Stimulate your mind with my love. The Tower card. Yeah, the the devil. Make America great again. Okay, the Chariot. I love this. It's like kind of like a modern day kind of. Look at the magician, the broom. Okay. Ooh, the end is here. The death card. Yes, and she's a sister. So I love to support. And then I love the work, the artwork. I love the artwork. Um, then she has this one. Life is like a board game. Yes, it is. It is fashioned after the Monopoly game. And I love it. I love the keywords. It is really beautiful to I like using them to clarify too. Okay. Yeah. So I'll probably do like a walkthrough of her decks in one video. And I'll show you like how I could do like a little quick love reading for somebody in the collective using this. And this is her Astro OG deck. Okay. Oh my god, the backs. They're beautiful. And then she has a little pamphlet, just a little fold out booklet. It folds out. And then the cards. Okay, of course, they're astrology cards, keywords on the bottom. It- this one is Juno, Libra, the houses. Okay, different aspects. The moon. Okay, the planets. Yes. That's her Astro OG. I think those are all that I have from this sister. Yes. She has more, but right now, unemployment ran out. So, my deck consumption is very minimal, very limited. Okay, here is my Hoodoo Tarot. Here's my Hoodoo Tarot. And for those of you who have not seen the Hoodoo Tarot, let me pull out these cards, girl. Boy, girl. I love them. First of all, I love the backs. I love the backs, right? And then there's a key in there. The key. See that key? Boom. There's a key in there. I love that key. Now, this, if you scary, this ain't the deck for you because she has some images in here. But when I say this deck is so beautiful, so on point, it is. Okay. Um, yeah. They're mixed in. I have to fix them before I review them for you guys. Look at Color Jack. This is the hanged one, hangman. Yeah, these cards and the book. Oh baby, the book. Very informative. Look at the towel. Just watch from a distance how stuff is just gonna come down. Okay, this book is awesome. Very well researched. I love it. Okay, so that is the tarot. And I can, like, when I review these, I'll do a little reading, a collective reading with these, and show how I utilize them all together. So this is her. This one, when I first got this one, it was kind of hard to like um bond with them, so I had to let them sit for a while. And one day I was like, it was like calling to me. So, um, but it is a unique deck. You would have to read the historical background to a lot of these cards. I love it. And I use these, and it has the book there. Very, very informative book. Very informative. Okay, so I use these with her tarot when I'm doing like ancestral readings. This is one of my go-tos for ancestral readings, and I love Grandma Baby's Lenormand deck. Like I said, Lenormand is another system of divination. And I'll explain that in one when I walk through a Lenormand deck. I think I just have two of them, but anyway, this one is so beautiful, very ancestral. The messages just amazing, and they're kind of unique. Some of the Lenormand cards have been renamed, and she adds some, like, yeah, I can't even. When I review this deck and read some of the stuff that she's written in this booklet, I tell you, it's like the ancestors, like they just put this information into these sisters, you know. So this deck is just so much history in these decks, and um that's another topic for another video, like the history of these decks, um and the reprogramming. It is just a whole, yeah. Let me slow down. Let me finish. Let me finish this. Okay, so that's my collection. These two are from Tiana Lee McQuellar, and this one, oh, I don't know the sister's name, but if you look up Grandma Babies or Google it, you'll find it. Okay, so that is that collection. Now let me see. Okay, this sister right here, the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. She's also a sister, Rachel True. I didn't really know much about the sister, but I just know she was a sister, so I got her deck too, and it's not too costly because it's like, oops, a mass-produced deck. So it's those mass-produced decks are not as costly as like the private ones, the sisters who independent decks. These are more affordable because they're mass produced. But yeah, I love that image. But I'll walk through these. I'll walk through these as well. They're different, and it looks like she incorporated like a multicultural. Yeah, she included. Oh my goodness, I love that. Look at this. Oh yeah, the work is just beautiful. But this is also another melanated deck. Well, even though it's diverse, it's created by a sister, and it a healthy balance of melanated um, people in her deck. So that's that one. Let's see what else I have here. Okay, I have the Dust to Onyx. Dust to Onyx is not, to me, it's not my. Oh, I'm glad it was just this card that bent. Lord have mercy. I better watch how I put my cards in there. Okay, so this is a interesting deck. Again, I love the deck. Um, is it easy to read intuitively? It's up to the individual. Um, I feel it's more of a shadowy type deck, more to do with, what shadow work um we need to do and how it's impacting us and how we go about it. That's how I feel for these cards here, but I'm gonna walk through these. She had a PDF file, like a 300-page book, and yes, I went and I downloaded the file. All right, so that's Dust to Onyx, and I don't know the sister's name, but if you look it up, Google it. Okay, Dust to Onyx. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, I still have plenty of them here. I have the Afro Avatar Tarot. Okay. And you're probably asking, how is it that she can read from? No, some of these decks sit on the shelf for a long time. I just admire the art. But if you're into Avatar, these are some beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay, this is the Avatar. And again, I'm so sorry I don't know the sister's name, but if you look it up, Google it, Afro Avatar Tarot by, it says by Colored Afros Art. Okay, all right. Let me see if I can speed this up so you guys won't be here like forever looking through all these decks. So I have the New Orleans Oracle. I love this one. Like I said, here are the bags. try to do this a little quick, see if I find one of my favorite cards. It goes one of my favorite cards. Ooh, look at this. Oh my god. Yeah. Y'all gonna be mad at me. Be like, she's showing us all these cards. Why? Why are you doing that? But like I said, I'm an art collector. You guys can just see which ones resonate most with you or just enjoy looking at them. That's all. That's what I do. I go on other people's pages and YouTube pages and enjoy some of the work that they have. So this sister, Abiola Abrams, she created a few decks, but this one is the one that I got from her latest deck, the African Goddess Rising Oracle. Backs. Let me see if I find one of my favorites. I love them all. The worthiness. Oh, Mami Wata. Mama, I can't pronounce the name right there. Oshun. See what else we have here. We have the Sacred Ori deck. This is my smallest deck. The smallest deck that I have. And I don't think I'll ever get a deck so small. 16 cards. But when I tell you, baby, these cards, here's a little book that goes with it. Let me show you one card and put it away. Because, when I do the walkthrough of these, then you see these. Okay. Then the little African tarot. Okay, that's another. There's a little tiny one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this one right here. I kept looking at the Chalks of Kakongo forever and ever. Like for a year straight, I kept looking at this deck. And it wasn't until one of my sister friends purchased the deck and read the ancestral prayer from this book. Because I was looking at the deck, I was like, it's pretty and it's very, simple. The artwork is very simple. But the prayer in this book, I was sold. And then when I got it, I really was feeling them. I was really vibing them. Okay. When I walk through these, let me get these out. This is what the back looks like, and this means something. Okay. And as simple as this art is, when you look in the book and what the sister says about this, as simple as this is, this birth, ancestral work. This deck is beautiful. But the information in this book, priceless. Priceless. All right. Let's see. Okay, so I have a few more guys, and then we're done with my melanated collection, and I hope that you enjoy it. The Bonfire Tarot. Okay, this sister is pretty cool. She's from, I think, the eastern side of the world, so she may be Indian. I love the backs of these cards. The artwork is so pretty. Okay, so we have that, and the book is awesome. And she created recently this deck. Recently created the Tarot Avatar, and it's based on Frida Kahlo's life. But the way she did this deck, I mean, is just very impressive. If you guys are into Frida Kahlo, this is a really pretty deck. The Tower. Okay. And the author here is Gabby Angus West. Gabby Angus West. Ashwani Dubari. The Sacred Sisterhood Tarot. Beautiful deck. Beautiful deck. Melanated Sister. My favorite card of the deck. That's why it's on top there. But this is a beautiful deck. All right, what else we have here? This beautiful one. When I first started looking for melanated decks about 4 or 5 years ago, right? I seen this one, the little red one tarot. And I kept searching to see if I could find where I could purchase it at, and there was nowhere to be found. And the reason for that is that this beautiful sister has transitioned. She transitioned 5 years ago. So that's why her work wasn't to be found until just recently. I was talking to one of my sister friends and about this deck, I don't know how the conversation came up, and she was like, I have that deck. I was like, no. Okay. Can you, yeah, where, how, who? And the sister's mother is continuing to spread the sister's work. She just started again spreading the sister's work. This artwork is, I fell in love with it. I just fell in love with it. And even though it's a tarot deck, she did something unique to it. And when I walk through this deck, I'm going to let you know. These are the backs of it. I'll let you know more about what she did to this deck that makes it a little more different than the tarot we're familiar with. Okay, so that one is the little red one tarot. This brother, I seen this brother once and I fell in love with the cards. Okay, it's called the Higher Perspective Oracle. And of course, a melanated brother created these. So that's why I was like, oh, I want them because a brother created them and the artwork is really pretty. And it's based, some of it is like the major arcana based. And then he added some other cards here. So yeah, that's another oracle deck. And when I walk through like when I walk through the individual decks, like I think it would be a good thing to like do a collective with the decks um that I walk through or that I review, so you guys can see like, oh, okay, that looks cool, that works. I see how that works. And all right, I have a few more. Here's a love oracle. hmm This is the Reconciliation Edition. Again, this is on Etsy. This is an independent deck. Like, it's not mass produced. I love it. I use it for love readings. Okay. Yes, separation needed. Cut them ties. Healing in progress. It's simple, but when you combine these with other messages, with tarot, okay. That's the Reconciliation deck. And I don't know the sister's name. She's on Etsy. Just look up Reconciliation Edition. Okay. She has a lot of other decks as well. This sister is no longer printing this deck. This deck is the Melanin Pop deck. This deck will really pop. Yeah, it'll pop out your business. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this one is the Spill of Tea deck. Okay, of what's like, I use this for love readings. It can be used for other readings, but mostly that's what I use it for, love readings. On point. Okay, so that's the Melanin Pop. And I forgot the sister's name. Sabrina Citrine is her handle name. Like, okay. And where is this sister? Destiny. Destiny Noel. She's also on Etsy. Man, when I tell you this Love Ascended deck, simple, but baby. And all three of these decks is from Destiny. And she's a small business, beautiful sister. But these little messages on this cards, baby, listen. When it comes to them love readings, Okay, too much drama. You're controlling, vice, insecure. It's not me. It's not you. It's me. Get your shit together. Lies and deception, baby. Okay. So now you don't need all of these cards to read. A good couple, like a good couple of decks, and yeah, baby. This is her little animal soul deck. When I do the walkthrough of her decks, I'm gonna review all three of her decks. This one is called the Rainbow Soul. Okay, so those are her three decks. All right, and is that all of my melanated collection? I believe so. I might have some more. Wait, I have two more right here in front of me. But with the amount of decks I have back there, I might have missed a few. But these I know for sure is a melanated sister, Globe. Check her out on YouTube. Her readings are phenomenal. I love the way she reads, okay? Yes, me, a tarot reader, loves the way another tarot reader reads. That's right. We support each other. I love it. Okay? And her deck, oh my goodness. It's so I mean, I love it. I love it. It comes from her. Okay? Her original ideas and thoughts and images. Okay? And this is another spill the tea deck. Okay. Listen, baby. Okay. Spill it. So that's Globe. That's Globe. And you ladies and gents, don't forget. Let me show you. Let me show you. Don't forget. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and share. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and share. Yes. All right. Thank you guys. All right. And here is a sister that I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know a sister created chakra cards. Because I do have plenty of chakra cards, but this is the only one that was created by a melanated sister. And she has a book called Opening to Spirit in African. It's African spirituality, and it's connected to the chakras and how she relates the chakras to the Orishas. It's beautiful. But this deck, I love it. Okay. And my lovelies, I think that I have walked you all through all of my melanated decks created by melanated people, except for this one. I forgot to show you guys this one here. This one is also created by a melanated person, but I forgot to show you this one. Okay. The Tazama African Tarot. I forgot the brother's name or the sister's name, but if you Google it, you'll get the information. Okay. So that's that. And with that, I know I've missed some on my shelf and I find them and I come across them. I will surely um, share them with you guys. Until then, I love you. Thank you for watching. Yeah. See you soon.